Yet again, we are here at the Eldoret Sports Club, the battleground for tennis best, where every stride, every breath, every ounce, every strength counts. The crowd is bundled up and the athletes are fired up despite the rains. And the races promise to be what it has always been. Good morning. It is a Saturday morning where we bring another day of athletics courtesy of SportCast TV, and there are plenty of action lined up. And on the screens right now is the 6 kilometers junior women's race currently happening. 62 participants in this one, each one hoping to book at least a spot to the World Cross Country Championship happening next year in Tennessee, Florida, the United States of America. This will be very special. This will be very enticing. This will be very promising, and expect every stride to count towards the World Athletics Cross Country Championships to be happening next year in Florida, United States of America. We have the 6 kilometers under 20 women's race that has just started on the screens. As you can see, we have the 8 kilometers men lined up that should be starting in the next like 30 or so minutes. Then we'll have the 10 kilometers senior women's race. Expect fireworks here, plenty of great performances. And looking at the 10 kilometers senior women's race, is starting around 11:15 a.m. The 12th noon. For the afternoon, we have the 2 kilometer loop race, and then the men will be competing in the 2 kilometer loop race at around 12:15. So it is something that we are keeping an eye on. But first of all, the 62 athletes in this 6 kilometers under 20 women's race, and it's all happening here at the Eldoret Sports Club. Contrary to what was happening last year, today it's raining in the morning. Last year at this time, it was very hot, and I'm joined with a man who was in Florida, was there everywhere. Bernard Rotich, you've seen it all. I know you have a glimpse of what the race is all about. Please tell us what to expect in this one, because you've also covered literally all the legs in the National Cross Country Series.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mulemi, and very good morning to our viewers who are following this online. You can see the athletes that are competing in the junior women's 6 kilometers category, and I can tell you today we are doing it in the morning, unlike in the past, because we've always competed in the afternoon. But athletes this time around, they came to compete in the morning. It's because of the ongoing rains that we've been witnessing of late. And as you can see, these are some of the best athletes from various regions, because remember, they went to the series, they competed at the counties and then the regional level. So every region was sending one of their finest teams. And of course, we've seen, and if you are keen enough, you can see they are still stuck together. A big group in the leading pack, because we have some of the best athletes. Of course, I know in the last lap, maybe we'll see some of the top finest athletes breaking up. And of course, as they compete here, you have to look at the names like Cynthia Chepkirui. Cynthia Chepkirui is the winner. She won the national cross-country championships here in February, and she's here again. She wants to make the team. She will be going to Tallahassee in Florida, in USA. And of course, they're talking about USA. During that period, normally it's very cold, but I understand in Florida it will be somehow hot, so there's no winter being with it. But of course, it will be cold. It will be cold, but of course, the athlete will be able to compete comfortably within that weather. But of course, you can see the pictures there. It's very green, beautiful, compared to what we saw in February. So these athletes, they are, of course, apart from winning, they are also going to win good prize money. So we are waiting to witness who will emerge the champions and who are the 6 who are going to make it to the World Country in January.
6 spots up for grabs, and Cynthia Chepkirui, 9 months apart. She won the national championship in February in this very venue. It was dusty then, it was very hot, but this morning she's here trying to see if she can do it again, make it a double, and be among the 6 athletes that will be representing the Team Kenya in the World Cross Country Championships happening next year in Tennessee, Florida. And I'm just looking at the names that are here. It's still very tight in the early stages of this race. And Bernard, you've walked through the course, you've seen how it is. How does it look like, especially in these conditions?
Well, because I can say it's good, and this is now what we call cross country. The weather, you can see how chilly it is. We are all in jackets, but these athletes are running with this. They are going through various corners. We have small hills that were created because of the cross country. So you'll find athletes, those who can be able to go over these barriers and do their calculations well. Those are the ones who are going to do well because they are meant, cross country is meant to go. In fact, sometimes it goes through inside the trees. That is what cross country is all about. So
yeah, all the trees I remembered when we went to Nyandarua.
Yes.
Yeah, that was just a gruesome and the Arboretum. But surprisingly, some of the athletes were like, yeah, I think we like this because the sun is not scorching a lot.
Yes.
The sun is not hitting a lot, but then you find that it slows them down a little bit because of that.
The wind seems to be heavy.
Yes, they breathe heavily. Yes. And talking about Cynthia Chepkirui, she's already in that leading pack.
Yeah, Cynthia, I think she's doing some calculations here. She is running representing Nairobi region, and of course she trains in Lemotit, that is in Kericho County in Londiani. And as you can see, 795, she's just hanging on there at the leading pack because I think she might be waiting at the right time to slide. We also have Joylene. You remember Joylene trains in Nandi County under Coach Kishirei. So these are the athletes we are trying to look at. Are we going to also get other surprises, other new athletes who are going maybe to compete and make it to the team? Remember, the team that will be heading to the US has to be 6 athletes from every category.
6 athletes from every category. That is the number that will be selected at the end of the day in each and every category here at the Eldoret Sports Club. And you can see how they are cautiously navigating through this course, and you can feel that it's a cautious task due to the cold and slippery conditions, and the lead pack is now starting to form quickly in this first kilometer. And if you're joining us, we're live from the Eldoret Sports Club for this National Cross Country Championship, which is also acting as the trials to the World Cross Country Championships happening next year in Tennessee, Florida, the United States of America. A place that shall be having very many huge content world events next year, including the FIFA World Cup that shall be happening there. But the year starts with the World Cross Country Championship, and recently, just over a month ago, we had the World Athletics Championship that happened in Tokyo, Japan, and Team Kenya once again making us proud. And you know, some of these athletes who are taking part here were either in the trials or had a chance of competing at the World Championship.
Yeah. Most of the athletes, actually, the cross-country season came earlier. So that is why you see most of the people like Cynthia will not be competing here today because she was just from the World Athletics. But interestingly, Benyo will be competing in the senior men's race. He is the national cross-country champion. And 2 weeks ago, he just competed in Chicago, that is Chicago Marathon, where he was in 12th position. So these are the things we are going to look at. How will these athletes behave in competition? How will they finish this race? But remember, all through, and we've talked to various coaches, they normally say that cross-country is the best foundation of everything. If you are a marathoner, you can run in a cross-country. If you are a track and field athlete, you can compete in a cross-country. So this is the best foundation. Now, after the cross-country season, we now go to the track season, and there are also marathon races in between there. So it's good for the athletes to do this so that they can be able to set the foundation of their season. Remember, the season is almost ending for the cross country because we'll only have the World Cross Country, and of course we have the Chepkirui Cross Country, which is a gold level World Athletics race, and we also have the Silico Classics. So these are the races that are coming up. So athletes will be looking forward to maybe to make to the team or make it to the 2 gold level races. So as you can see, we already see there is someone leading.
Yeah, and of course it is that burst of pace that comes into the and it always comes after they've done the 3 kilometers, whereby now it starts taking shape, and you can feel the runners are now bunching up, testing the pace and the terrain, and nobody wants to go too hard too soon, by the way. But then taking the first position makes it even easier for you to try, because we are talking about 6 sports up for grabs in these 6 kilometers, under 20 women. I can see Karen Chepkirui currently in second. She's really trying to catch up, but the terrain looks to be very slippery, and this should be a challenge to these athletes.
I'm told the leading athlete is Anastasia from Nairobi. That is the leading athlete, and she has broken too early.
Could it be a tactic?
Yeah, I told you there will be surprises here.
Unlike what was happening in February, whereby it was just the national crown or something like that, we are looking at athletes aiming to finish in the top 6 and gain that automatic position to represent the country at the World Cross-Country Championships next year. But this one, she's burst so early.
This is not Anastasia, this is Cynthia. This is Cynthia Chepkirui from Lemotit Camp. Representing Nairobi. She knows the course very well.
Yeah, we are used to Cynthia in the orange bib.
Yes.
Now
she is having in a green bib, green vest meant for Nairobi region. Actually, she's representing Nairobi region. So she knows what she's doing. She knows the course. She knows that she wants to get to the podium as a winner, and that is why she has broken to. That is, I can say she has done some good mathematics.
9 months ago, she did exactly that, breaking in after the 3rd kilometer, and all the way winding up.
Look at the course.
Yeah, this just
beautiful.
Yeah.
If you are watching this and maybe on your way, you need to hurry up. You need to watch and see these athletes live so that you can be able to tell who really won this race and how they did it.
Cynthia Chepkirui, previously of Lemotit, now representing Nairobi, actually now stretching the rest of the field in this one, and a sizable crowd here at the Eldoret Sports Club on this Saturday morning. It's been chilly, it's drizzling, and I'm sure this will be very true for these athletes, but a real test, as you say, in Florida next year, around when the World Cross Country Championships will be taking place. It will be quite cold, but they'll just be getting off winter.
Yes. And I think it will be they will be just in the winter, but I think the conditions in Florida are just different. I was told by someone that it's just cold, but they don't experience the snow that we normally see.
In other regions.
Yes.
And Cynthia Chepkirui is stretching that lead. It's almost 20 meters, and she knows that she is well on course to having this one done, and she's being closed in. This is going to be very interesting because Cynthia Chepkirui, who knows that she has what it takes to see this one home. She is the defending champion in this distance, and she's just looking at what's happening here. That is Cynthia Chepkirui,
followed by Miriam
Chemutai-Kibet. She represents South Rift. Yes. They know each other. Yeah.
she must have seen that someone is there and she had to break early.
And you also talked about the monetary benefits that they get from this one, the prize money.
True.
And I think it's been a motivation factor for the last 2 seasons. We've seen the athletes even try even more, knowing that at least they get something at the end of the day. But that is Cynthia Chepkirui.
That is Cynthia Chepkirui.
Yes. She's representing Nairobi. They're coming in thick and fast, but then look at the chasing back.
Now you can see athletes. During the past event, that is the World Cross Country, Kenya did not get any medal in the
under 20.
In the under 20.
6 kilometers women.
Yes. I think we managed to get a team's title, a silver medal, but the event was won by Ethiopians.
Yes.
But we got a silver medal for the team. That is after scoring 28 points, and the leading country was Ethiopia with 12 points, and of course Uganda came in third in bronze medal with 48 points.
Talking about the last look in this race, Cynthia Chepkirui is still way ahead of Miriam Chemutai Kibet, and we are heading into a very decisive phase. And watch at the surge by the two athletes. It's getting even faster as they take that bend towards the ticket on my left hand side. Remember, this is the first race of the day. This is the National Cross Country Championship, which also acts as the trials for the World Cross Country Championships happening next year. And Cynthia Chepkirui just about wipes her nose. She knows she got this as she takes that uphill, that small hill. She goes up then onto that flat surface, and you can feel that she knows she has what she has what it takes to actually see this through.
She's now controlling the pace.
She's controlling the pace, and you can feel that she is in cruise control of this one.
Actually, Miriam, I think Miriam is her training mate. They train together in the Batit.
I told you, they've been even doing the under 20 track and field trials in Nakuru.
Yes.
It was all about the two of them in the 5,000 meters, and this morning you can see all of them trying to push each other.
Yes.
First of all, earning that ticket to the World Cross Country Championship. So Cynthia Chepkirui.
Yeah. So you can see even the fans there just urging them to continue. Don't drop that pace. The pace has to be controlled. So she's trying to control the pace, and she's now comfortable. I think she's now going for the last. This is the last lap. They're coming to finish this race, and you can tell that is she had done some good mathematics ahead of this race. Remember the last event we had in Serbia, that is in Belgrade.
Yes.
I was fortunate enough to accompany the team as a media liaison.
Yes.
And the team Kenya did really well. We had 11. We had 11
medals.
6 gold medals, 2 silver, and 3 bronze medals. Ethiopia. Followed by Ethiopia with 2 gold medals, 6 silver, and 2 bronze medals. And of course,
what were the conditions?
It was somehow hot, and when the athletes started running, the temperatures became hotter and hotter. So it was really it was hot, and the team had prepared well, because I remember they were training at the residential camp was in Ngong Kajiado. And they would train at a high altitude, and at times the coaches would take them down there where it's very hot. So there was that balance. And I remember athletes saying, "Why are you taking us to hot conditions?"
Because
in hot conditions. But when they reached
they found
Belgrade, they were so happy that
they trained under those conditions.
Exactly. It helped them. And that's why they performed so well.
Cynthia Chepkirui, she is stretching that lead ahead of Miriam Chemutai. That should be around 50 meters or so.
Yeah, you can see the coaches urging. Everybody wants this the athlete to be among the team that will be heading to USA.
And that means that they must have that strong mental strength to see this. And as Cynthia Chepkirui navigating through those bends as she heads towards the last few meters of this one, she's being cheered on. You can feel the crowd is also charging up as they escort her towards the last lane.
That looks like her mother. She's urging her. She's running beside her.
You can tell maybe the schoolmates and everyone is trying to tell her push it all the way.
That is Chepkirui running. She normally runs steeplechase. Diana
Chepkirui. They're all from Lemotit camp, and that is
urging her to go for it.
Cynthia Chepkirui, she knows she's got this. She's going to defend her crown, and she is very confident. Look at how she took it from the 3rd kilometer. This has been a very pulsating one.
If you ask me, this is her chance to represent Kenya, because she did not make it to the World Championships. She's now going to the final stretch. You can see her.
And this is how she responds. Strong mental strength. And she's just responded as the bell hits. It's like she knows she's got this. She's gonna be the winner. we're trying to locate where Miriam Chemutai Kibet is, because it's like Cynthia decided, okay, let me have this, let me take this, let me ensure that I go all the way and claim victory in this one, defending her crown here at the Eldoret Sports Club. Last year, she did it under very dusty conditions. It was hot, it was in the afternoon, but it is now just a few minutes to 10 o'clock East Africa time. Cynthia Chepkirui will be crowned as the national under 26 kilometer junior champion. Look at her, she never tires, Bernard.
Yeah, I think she knows the course. She has done the Discovery Cross Country. She has done the National Cross Country Championships here, I think, twice. And now she has mastered the game. She knows where to engage another gear and go for victory. And there she goes, the final stretch.
The final stretch, Cynthia Chepkirui, the star, is born again. This was the winner in this very venue. 9 months ago, she comes home to defend her crown, the 6 kilometers junior women champion 2025, Cynthia Chepkirui of Nairobi.
Amazing. That was a good finish. She did her calculation so well. That is the winner today, Cynthia Chepkirui. And of course, Miriam, her training mate, comes in second. And I think you have to look for Paul Kemei, the coach, and tell us what he is really doing. Yeah, the secret behind this. Because having two people from the same team, this is so nice.
And it's a sprint for the second, third, and fourth.
And of course, the third athlete, I'll be telling you in a few minutes.
Yeah, but the fourth
seconds.
is Karen Chapingeno.